This is the Let's Pretend story of Alice in Wonderland.
Come one, come all, the big, the small, we're here with Let's Pretend. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and wonder why until the very end. The joy of storytelling to all we do extend. So give a cheer, 'cause look what's here, another Let's Pretend.
Hello, pretenders.
Hello, Uncle Ted.
You know, Alice in Wonderland is probably one of the most famous classic stories ever told. It's been translated into foreign languages, so that children all over the world can enjoy Alice's adventures.
Yes, just thinking about Alice in Wonderland is exciting, but it's more exciting to be right there with her.
That's right, Emily. Maybe Lance can tell us how to travel to Let's Pretend.
Let's take midget racing cars.
Great! Can you arrange for a racing car for each of us?
With a little magic. 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, look at that shiny red
All right
one.
now, fasten your seatbelts. Get ready. The checkered flag is down. Let's go! Once upon a time, when England seemed a long way off, there lived a very real little girl whose name was Alice. Just now, we find Alice and her older sister in a cool and shady part of the garden.
Sister, haven't you nearly finished your book?
Oh, my goodness, no, Alice, dear. This is history I'm reading, and it seems history never ends. Why don't you make a daisy chain?
Oh, it's really too warm to. Oh, my goodness, a rabbit. What a pretty pink rabbit. And he's wearing white
Oh,
gloves.
my ears and whiskers. I'll be late.
Oh, please, Mr. Rabbit, where are you going?
Can't stop. Come on. Tell you as we go. Down this rabbit hole, quick.
But where are we?
The Duchess will be furious.
Please, Mr. Rabbit, not so fast.
Can't help it. Oh, my ears and pink eyes and whiskers. Here we are. Follow me through this little door. The keys are there on that table.
But I can't get through that tiny door. Help me.
Sorry, haven't time. Oh, my whiskers, the Duchess will be hot and the tea will be cold.
He's gone. And I did so want to... Well, for goodness sake, I didn't see that bottle on the table before. The label says, drink me. Well, all right, I will. Why, whatever was in that bottle is making me smaller and smaller. I can't be more than 3 inches high. Goody. Now I can get through the door. So I'll save the rest of this magic bottle. Oh, dear. The door is locked. And the key away up there on that table. Oh, why didn't I think to take it before I... Oh, well, for goodness sake. Where did that piece of cake come from? And the frosting on it spells, eat me. Oh, this gets curiouser and curiouser. But I'll eat it. Oh, gracious, I'm starting to grow. Why, I'm so tall I can't see my feet. But now I can reach the key. There. Now, the drink me bottle. 1 sip from that and... Wonderful. I'm little again, and I can get through the door. Oh, what a lovely garden. And that tiny little house. I wish I could go in. Oh, why, I can. I forgot. I'm little again. What in the world is going on in there? They're making so much noise they can't hear me. So I'll go in.
Pepper! I say, cook, more pepper!
There. Oh, and there.
Well, that beats the Dutch.
What did you say?
I said that beats the Dutch.
Don't abbreviate. I am the Duchess.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't know.
You don't know much.
Dutch. Much. They rhyme. Time to throw the pots and pans.
Oh, missed me.
Oh, please stop. Cook, you hit the baby's nose.
What of it? He's used to it. Now, I'll sing to him. Speak roughly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. I speak severely to my boy. I beat him when he sneezes, for he can thoroughly enjoy the pepper when he pleases. Now, Alice, you can hold him for a while. I'm going to play croquet. Take the baby, catch!
Oh, Duchess, be careful. I nearly dropped him.
Who cares? Come on, cook.
Duchess, cook, what'll I do with the baby?
As I said before, who cares?
I declare, baby. You sound like a pig. Why, you are a pig. Right before my eyes, you've changed into a pig. Whatever shall I do with you now? Duchess! Oh, she's disappeared. Well, baby or piggy or whatever you are, she went down this path. So down you go. And trot after her. Run along there. Go on, skedaddle. Shoo, shoo.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. But I wasn't sneezing. I just said shoo.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Hush, Dormouse. Go back to sleep. Well, now that you're here, sit down.
Oh, thank you. I know I'm here, but where am I, please?
Whether it pleases you or not, you are having tea with the March Hare and the Mad Hatter. Have some more wine?
But I haven't had any.
Of course you haven't, because there isn't any. Isn't she silly?
Excuse me, Mr. Hare, but
Don't call me Mister. If you care to address me, use my first name.
But I don't know your first name.
Mad Hatter, you're quite right. She is very silly. My first name is March.
What an odd name.
It isn't odd at all. It's even.
I didn't mean that.
My father's name was Attention. My mother's name was Forward. Naturally, I have to be March. I want a clean teacup. Everybody, move up one chair. Mad Hatter, we'll have to pick up the Dormouse. Come on, grab his other ear. Heave-ho. There.
Oh, be careful. Put the chair under him, please.
The ocean is very rough tonight.
Does the Dormouse always sleep?
Certainly. Except, of course, when the cat's away.
Oh, I know. When the cat's away, he has to play.
The first intelligent remark you've made.
Mad Hatter, how do you wake him up?
A little hot tea on his nose is very effective.
Of course, just what I was going to remark myself.
Young lady, drink your tea.
Well, excuse me, but when we all moved up one chair, The Mad Hatter has my cup.
Of course. What did you expect?
Well, I must be very confused.
Who says you must?
Well,
We do as we please here. But if you really want to know, I'll explain it to you. But it's a long story.
Oh, now we're really getting on. I love stories.
It all began at a concert given by the Queen of Hearts.
That was just before he went mad, you know.
But Hatter, I thought you were the one who was mad.
Oh, I'm mad all the time. He's only mad until April.
You keep out of this, Hatter.
I was in then. I can be in it now.
Oh, do go on, March Hare.
Go on where? Where? I say, who's going?
Hush, Dormouse. As I was saying, I was to sing at the Queen's concert. The Hatter was with me, and we arrived a bit early. He remarked that we had a little time to kill.
And the clock heard us.
Don't say heard us, heard you.
It made him very angry. He didn't wish to be killed.
You mean he stopped running?
Running? He wasn't even walk.
So ever since then, it's been 6 o'clock.
In other words, it's always tea time. So there's no time to wash the dishes. And that's why you have no cup.
So, the moral is, don't ever try to kill time.
March Hare, what were you going to sing at the concert?
Oh, a charming selection. It goes like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. You've heard it, perhaps?
Well, I've heard something like it.
It
yes.
goes on, you know. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky.
Twinkle, 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 little bat.
Oh, that's charming.
It isn't charming. It's Dormouse.
Good. He's finally awake.
Dormouse, tell us a story.
I won't tell you a story, but I'll ask you a question. Young lady, how many things can you name that begin with M?
With M. Oh, money, man, mouse.
Don't get personal.
Oh, sorry. M.
Stupid. You left out the most important M of all. Why didn't you say muchness?
Muchness? Why, I never heard of, pardon me, but I don't think there is
If
such...
you don't think, you shouldn't talk.
Oh, really? You are very rude, all of you. And if you had...
Listen.
Off with his head! Off with his head!
It's the Queen of Hearts. She's coming this way.
Off with her head! Off with his head! Stop the procession! Who are you?
The March Hare, Your Majesty.
The Dormouse, Your Majesty.
my name is Alice.
The Mad Hatter, may it please your grace.
It doesn't please me. Either you or your heads must go.
We'll go. Come, Hatter.
I have a most important engagement.
I need a nap. Excuse me, please.
Not the girl. The rest of you go, or off with your head.
Oh, we'll
Let's
go.
go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Now then, come here, girl.
A pretty one, too.
Who interrupted me? Off with his head instantly.
But, my dearest, I need my head.
Why, you don't use it. Off with... Oh, never mind. That's the king. Young lady,
Yes, Your Majesty.
find the griffin and the mock turtle. Tell them the trial takes place immediately. They must be present or off with their heads.
The griffin and the mock turtle? But wherever will I find them?
Silly. On the shore by the sea, of course.
But where is the sea?
All right. A, B, and C. After the sea, there's the shore. Very simple. Tell the mock turtle and the griffin to attend the trial or off with their heads. Now go. Start the procession.
As she approaches, Alice sees the sad mock turtle and the scaly griffin very solemnly dancing a quadrille while they sing.
Will you walk a little faster, said the whiting to the snail. There's a porpoise close behind us, and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting for the signal. Will you come and join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance?
Excuse me, but the Queen of Hearts...
Come on, join us.
Oh, thank you, I'd love to.
Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, won't you join the dance?
Oh, that was a lovely dance. What's the name of it?
A silly question, eh, what? Tell her, Mock Turtle. The dance is called the Lobster Quadrille. Speaking of names, what's yours?
Oh, my name is Alice. You're the Mock Turtle, aren't you? And this gentleman?
Fancy that, not knowing my name. I'm the Griffin, to be sure.
I couldn't be sure. Aren't you sometimes called a dragon?
What utter rot. In the first place, I don't drag. Furthermore, I don't have to be called. I'm always here.
Excuse me. Mock Turtle, where did you learn the quadrille?
In school. It was part of our daily lesson.
They call that a lesson?
Certainly. We danced 12 hours the first day, 11 the next, and so on. You see, the time grew less and less each day, so naturally we called it lesson.
It's funny.
I say, old chap, tell her about the headmaster. Well, he was an old turtle, so we called him Tortoise.
If he was a turtle, why did you call him Tortoise?
Because he taught us. She's awfully stupid, really.
I'm not stupid. I'm interested. What else did you study, please?
Oh, reeling, writhing, seography, and mystery.
Reeling? It gets curiouser and more curiouser. Speaking of mystery, the Queen of Hearts sent me to tell you you are both expected to attend the trial immediately.
What trial? Why, immediately?
I don't know, but you'd better come along.
I suspect we had. Otherwise, old Off with his head will be furious. Let's start, but I'll have to practice my song as we go. The Queen always wants to hear it. Beautiful soup, so rich and green, waiting in the hot tureen. Who for such dainties would not stoop? A soup of the evening, beautiful soup. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soup. Oh, I said, no more singing. There's the king and queen.
Order in the cart. Order in the cart. Come now and listen for it's order in the cart.
The trial has begun. Oh, hurry, we're late.
White Rabbit, read the charge.
Yes, Your Majesty. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts. You're late, Alice.
I'm sorry.
All on a summer's day. Sit there between the Dormouse and the Duchess Cook.
Thank you.
And hold my fan.
All right.
The Knave of Hearts.
Alice, did you bring the pepper?
Pepper? Of course not, Duchess.
Cook, she didn't bring the pepper.
How can you have a trial without pepper?
Shh, Cook.
Continue, Rabbit.
He stole those tarts
Off with his head!
and took them quite away.
I repeat, off with his head!
The Mad Hatter.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are the first witness.
Sire, I am a poor man. Please, sire, be easy on me.
Now that I recall, you are also a poor speaker. Next witness.
Alice.
I'm glad you're going.
Be quiet, Dormouse.
I don't care. You were crowding me dreadfully. Couldn't sleep a wink.
Alice, what's the matter with you? You're getting taller and taller.
Oh, the breeze from the rabbit's fan is making me grow. What'll I do?
Well, stop fanning. Listen to the king.
Alice, tell us what you know.
The truth now, or off with your head!
Well, the truth is, Your Majesty, I know absolutely nothing about this.
Alice, that is the best evidence we have had so far.
It is the only evidence.
Pronounce the sentence.
But you can't pronounce a sentence before there's a verdict.
Hold your tongue.
I won't hold my tongue.
Off with her head.
Oh, stop. You're nothing but a pack of cards.
Ace, dos, tres, four. All of you, attack her. Off with her head.
You can't frighten me. You can't frighten me.
Alice. Alice, dear, wake up. Oh, my. What a long sleep you've had.
Oh, sister, have I really been asleep?
I think you'd still be sleeping but for the leaves that fell on you and I started to brush them off.
Oh, sister, I thought that was the Queen of Hearts and her pack of cards. Was I dreaming? Was I dreaming?